So hello to all my dear aspirants. Once again welcome you all to Sailtomdsacademy Dental Academy. I am Dr. Malay, pediatric dentist and assistant professor in College of Dental Sciences. So aspirants, today we are going to talk about the revision strategy. So we are going to have 3 to 5 videos. That is a prep talk, a preparation talk for your revision. Already a lot of videos we have been uploaded that how to plan for the NEET MDS exam, INICET exam, all the government exam like your GPSC, HPSC, OPSC, KPSC, all preparation strategy we have made. So for all the students, like those who are planning from the first day, that is saying 9 to 10 months for the preparation, those students who are planning from 3 to 6 months, and also those students who are working since 3 to 4 months. So all the videos have been uploaded. If you have not seen, or those students who are planning new and they are seeing the video, the link is there in description box, and aspirants, go through those videos before you plan your any exam preparation. Now let us talk about the one more important thing, that is the revision strategy. So now revision is a key factor whenever you are doing anything. Okay, I have seen many students that they are preparing very well throughout the year or throughout the preparation phase, but at the end they fail or they get collapse and the revision strategy fail. And as your revision strategy fail, your rank will go in the thousands. So please aspirant, don't fail in your revision strategy. How much better you go for revision, that much better your rank and selection is possible. So we are going to have the revision strategy for the 3 type of students. Now let's say some exams are there, NEET MDS is there, INICET is there, GPSC, HPSC, OPSC. For any exam, this video is useful for the student. Now we are trying to divide the students in 3 categories. Let's say students who have revision time for around 3 months. Okay, many of our academic students will have, because we have completed course a long back. Now few of students who have revision time around 45 to 60 days, and now some students who have revision time just around 15 to 20 days. So you should know that what all you have to do in these 3 phases. So let's take first simple thing, that if you have time around 15 or 20 days, how you will plan your revision. So you go for any type of revision, the 3 basic rule you have to follow. The first and basic rule is there, don't go behind the past papers. I have seen students getting crazy for the past papers. So okay, I want to study past papers. I have seen few students just reading the Neeraj Vadhavan, few students reading just the past papers of the government exam. No aspirant, it is not at all going to be helpful. Past paper is for your reference. Days are gone when there is to be 50% question from the past papers. Nowadays you can expect hardly 5 to 10 question if your luck is there from the past papers. So I'm not telling ignore the past paper completely, but don't go behind the past paper. Have a time, separate time for them, but not extra time over them. So let's talk about the important things. So first thing, don't go behind past paper. Second thing, your day should be divided in 3 parts. First, you can read about academy notes. You have seen we have provided many video, audio, voice note, images, so that will be simplified version. You can easily go through full subject in just around 3 to 4 hours. So first, academy notes, academy lectures you have to see. Second, read the pulse synopsis. How much you are going to read again and again, think is going to brush up. Your concepts are there that help you in answering the question. Many students, they try to mug up the dental pulse or Gauri Shankar, they do. It is not at all going to help us, because this is not your university exam. This is the entrance exam. They are going to check your knowledge. So for that aspirants, you have to keep on developing your concept, and that will come from our academy lectures and pulse synopsis. So in a day, first you have to read our academy lectures, then go for the pulse synopsis. And at the end of the day, you try to study MCQs. Don't try to study in a depth, just question and answer you have to study. Okay, you can you have marked the tough questions when you have attended first, it has gone wrong. Those questions only you have to study. Don't try to study full pulse again. Only those questions in which you are wrong in the first attempt. So these are 3 basic revision strategy that any students can follow, whether it is 3 months or of 2 months or of just 15-20 days. Now there are few exceptions, like that 15-20 day student is there, they have very short time for the preparation. So every day they have to complete 1 subject. Let's say today you are telling operative dentistry, so study operative dentistry and try to cover it in 1 day. If something is left, no worry, switch on to the next subject, because every subject have equal weightage. You cannot give more importance to a single subject. So that you have to keep in mind, aspirant. And at the end of 2 to 3 days, don't go on doing something new. Students have habit that they see on Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, some new syndrome have come and they feel, shit, I'm not knowing this thing, my oral path is weak. No, it is nothing like that. New things will keep on coming. But remember, if you want to get success in entrance exam, the new things are not going to increase your rank. It is a common thing that is going to increase your rank. So last 2 to 3 days, try to see the subjects which are difficult, like microbiology is there, anatomy is there, community dentistry is there, dental materials are, few numerical values you have to see. So last 3 days, keep only for the numerical values, and some tough question like depth of cavity is there. Sometimes you get confused, so it's confusing concept you have to keep. Okay, aspirants. And past papers, you keep on revising past papers in the last week. Every day try to see past paper, 2 past papers you see. Last 5 past papers is more than enough. Don't try to study 15-20 years past papers. So this is a simple revision strategy for the students who are in just 10 to 15 days for the preparation. Now students having 45 to 60 days for the preparation. So these students have ample time in preparation. So what you can do, you can divide your 50 days. From that, 40 days keep for the revision and 10 days for the extra thing. So in this 40 days aspirant, what you have to do, take one bigger subject like oral path is there. Along with that, take one smaller subject like DA or DH is there. Like that, you can plan and you can complete your 40 days. Okay, aspirant. And 10 days last, keep for the very tough subject revision, like microbiology is there, anatomy is there, biochemistry is there, or dental materials is there. Those subjects we tend to make mistake again and again, or which are subject you are finding difficult. So that 10 days you have to keep for them. So those students who are in the category of 45 to 50 days, they can practice like this. And for those students only, don't go behind the newer and tougher things. Try to revise whatever you have done, and if something common thing you have left, that you have to cover experience. Now come for the students, those who are having the bounded 90 days for the revision. So they are in the driver's seat. Now let's say some students who have not touched the course, only few students will be there. So for them also, they can start again. The tendency is that you can crack the NEET MDS, INICET or any of your government exam. So in these 90 days, you can divide your 70 days in your base preparation and 20 days for your revision. Okay, so 70 days, same you can do, take one bigger subject, one smaller subject, try to assign the day. Let's say you have assigned 3 days for a particular subject, to try to complete in 3 days. Even if you have completed 70%, no worries, 30% you can complete later also, but don't try to skip any subject. And those students, especially your academic students, those who have completed the course, you have 60 days in your preparation, so you can go for 2 revision. One revision for the 40 days and another revision for the 20 days. And revision strategy should be simple. Every day, first our academic lectures, then our synopsis, and then MCQ practice. And students having the 60 or 90 days for the preparation, they can study something new or they can touch new books. Okay, but not for more time, hardly 2 to 3 hours in a week. And please students, when you are practicing MCQ, don't do like that. Okay, I have practiced from the Pulse once, now I will switch on to the Gauri Shankar or Trento Gist. No, from the book which you have practiced first time, the same book you have to repeat. Don't go new, because a lot of books are available in the market, so don't try to jump here and there. Okay, and mainly for the INI series students, you need to practice more and more questions, because the pattern of the exams is a little different. Okay, aspirant, so this is the basic revision strategy for the students who are working from the 3 months or 2 months or having just around 15 to 20 days. Okay, so once again we are going to revise whatever the important points or take home message for you. First, don't go behind the past papers. Divide your day in 3 equal parts. Okay, that is the lectures, synopsis and MCQ. Third, we have talked about don't get confused right now, because whatever you have done in the past few days or past months, that same thing you have to revise and you have to prove yourself. Okay, I have seen some students again telling me, sir, डर लगता है revision करने से, because हम जब पढ़ने बैठते हैं हमें लगता है हमें कुछ याद ही नहीं है. That is going to be happen. When you are watching a movie which you have seen long back, you don't know what is going to happen, but when you start watching movie, oh, you remember, yeah, this will be the next scene. the same thing will happen when you are preparing. That how that our brain has been developed, how our short-term and long-term memory has been developed. Okay, that I hope you might have studied in the central nervous system about the memories. So in that manner our brain works. So please don't worry or don't get tense, otherwise everything will go down. Fourth, take care of your health properly and keep proper days at the end for the some confusing subject. And last, at the end, past paper start before 7 to 8 days. Okay, just 2 to 3 times each paper you see. If the question came from it, you should not go wrong. So this is a simple revision strategy for all my dear students. Any other help, any confusion you have, you can DM me. The information is there in the description box.